Dead ass serious. If you can believe it, if you can see it and if you can believe it, then you can achieve it. But you have to believe it because it all starts here. You have to believe it. It all starts here. If you don't believe it in here, then it's never going to manifest into real life. It's never going to manifest into reality. Think about how many times like I said, think about how many times you've just sat and you've thought about something. You've been like, hey, you know what? You know what would be cool? It'd be cool if I had this. Hold on. Wait a second. I could probably build that. Yeah, you know what? I could build something like that. Think about, like a house. If you want to build your house, what would you do? You'd think about what you want it to look like, right? You would think about it first. You wouldn't just go get wood and just start building. Why are you didn't think it out. You didn't map it out. You didn't plan anything out. You just took flight. It all starts in here. Mental health is the most important health that you have. If you can make this clairvoyant, you can accomplish anything. If you can control this, congratulations, you're limitless. You can do anything. And I literally mean anything. Humans, for some odd reason, they like to limit themselves. I don't know why. They like to, this can't be done. I've tried it. It doesn't work. Yada, yada, yada. Well, you can't do this that way. You can only do it this way. And hoop, hop, hoop, heap, beep, bop, boop. That all excuses. All they are is excuses. They're just excuses for you to say the only way this works is the only way this works because that's how I do it. And that's ridiculous. That's stupid. Genuinely, that's stupid. I understand you might find something that works for you. You might find something that's comfortable for you. You might find a way of doing something that works for you and you found success with. But that doesn't mean you can tell the next person to do it the same way as you and find success with it. We have to be open-minded. We have to be clairvoyant and open-minded about how and why we do things. When you wake up in the morning and when you say, I'm going to do this, 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 and this, there's a reason why you're doing those things. You don't just do it just to do it. There's a why. Okay, I'm doing this because of this. I'm going to go here because of this. I'm going to do this because of this. Well, I'm going to do this because of that. There's always a why as to why you do things. But you got to be open-minded. You got to believe in what you're doing. You have to trust in what you're doing. You have to trust your instincts. They're given to you for a reason. You have to trust your gut. You got to. If you don't, then what do you really have? Everybody needs something to trust. So if you're going to trust anything, trust yourself. Trust your instincts. Trust your mind. Because if you control your mind, then you can trust it. But if you don't control it, you can't trust it. Because if you don't control your mind, somebody else is going to control your mind. So you pick one. Do you want to control your mind or do you want somebody else to control it? Your mind's like a computer. Do you want to fill it with data or do you want somebody else to fill it with data? And I don't trust anybody else to fill my mind with data. Because if you think about it, most people wouldn't even want you to have a brain. Most people would just take your brain out and they disconnect it and they just put a chip or whatever in there and they program you to just do whatever they told you to do whenever they told you to do it. Keep it healthy. It's your brain. Keep it healthy. You have to feed it healthy thoughts. You have to feed it healthy things. You have to feed it fresh blood and fresh oxygen. Fresh blood and oxygen to the brain is the best way to rapidly decrease the loss of IQ over age. Okay, well, how do you get fresh blood to the brain? How do you get fresh oxygen to the brain? You have to move the body. You have to walk, run, jog, do something. Move. You have to do some kind of exercise. Y'all think I just wake up at 4:30 in the morning and do cardio just for the fun of it? Because I just randomly wake up at 4:30. It's like, well, I mean, I'm awake, so I might as well just run. I mean, I guess let's just go. No, I don't. What? No. I'm up at 4:30 doing AM cardio because it's beneficial. It keeps me clairvoyant. It keeps everything like this. Everything's in line. Everything's in place. It's like this. If you wake up and if everything's like this, you got a million thoughts buzzing through your mind. Bzz, 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 bzz. Just go for a walk. Do something. Go for a walk. Go for a jog around the block. The difference is like night and day. When you get that fresh oxygen and that fresh blood to your, it's literally night and day. There'll be times I'm laying right here and I'll wake up and I ain't gonna lie, I just don't feel like doing it. I don't feel like running. I don't feel like doing AM cardio. But I know if I do it, then I'll feel much better. And that is my why. Why do I do AM cardio? Because I know if I do, it will be beneficial to me. It will benefit my life in a good way. Everything starts in your mind. That's why I always be like water. Be like water, my friend. Be like water. You have to empty your mind. You can't have 10 billion thoughts in your mind swimming around at once and expect to be clairvoyant and expect to you're freaking out. You're freaking out. You've clustered yourself. You gotta bring it down. You gotta focus. You have to bring it down. You have to empty your mind. You have to be like water. Whatever it is that you do, listen, I'm not saying you got to wake up at 4:30 and do AM cardio. That's just me. That's just what I do. That's just what I prefer. But you have got to do something. You have to do something every day that keeps your brain healthy, because that is who you are. Nothing else works without this. If your brain is not healthy, you're in for a hell of a bumpy ride. You have to keep your brain health. Mental health is, when it comes to everything physical, mental health, it is the most important health that you have. Genuinely. Whatever you have to do to keep your brain, do it. It does not matter the cost. Do whatever you need to do to keep your brain healthy, because that is who you are. Your brain is going to control your life. Your brain is going to control your reality. Thoughts become things. So what you think will multiply. What you think, you will become. So don't think negatively of yourself. Nobody's perfect. I get that. But don't think any less of yourself. Don't think negative of yourself. Because the minute that negative thought gets in there, boom, it just multiplied. And you're going to believe it. Whatever you think, that's what you're going to be. Don't believe everything you think. But whatever you think, that's what you're going to believe. They're your thoughts. They're your thoughts. It's your brain. They're nobody else's thoughts. You don't have to think like other. Think how you think. You don't have to think like me. Just think. Just think. Just think. Keep your brain healthy. Just think. On that note, I gotta go take a shower. This is my, I can't say daily video. I don't think I made a video Friday. Because somebody's going to call me out on it. Yeah, and I don't want to hear that. I was up at 4:30 doing AM cardio. Just because I don't make a video about it afterwards doesn't mean I didn't do it. All right, it happened. It happened yesterday too. It doesn't happen on Sundays. But in closing, just think. Just be healthy. Whatever you got to do to keep your brain healthy, do it. Walnuts, walking, jogging, exercise, whatever. Think good things. Whatever it is. Do what you have to do to keep your brain healthy. This shit's been 9.5 minutes. It's already too long. That's it. That's my message for the day. Y'all take care. Y'all stay safe.